What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more fighting. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in fighting. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now I'm back with some more MMA, some UFC. UFC 219 Saturday. This Saturday, December 30th in Las Vegas. Main event is CRIS CYBORG versus the number 2 rated Holm for the women's featherweight title. I'm looking forward to this fight. UFC 219. This should be a good one. Also, you have the return of Khabib Nurmagomedov. He's facing Barboza. Also, you have fights like Condit and Magny, and some other fights that should be good. So check out the prelims, check out the main card, and I'm looking forward to this. Now, the thing I like about this fight is it reminds me of another fight that should have happened, that could have happened, that never happened. And that was CRIS CYBORG versus Ronda Rousey. Now, obviously the connection is CRIS CYBORG was hunting down that Ronda Rousey fight. It seemed like to me Ronda Rousey didn't want to fight against CRIS CYBORG. She knew the inherent dangers, things of that sort. CRIS CYBORG came over to the UFC and was even killing herself to make weight, trying to get a fight. But Ronda Rousey's reign came crashing down when she stepped in the octagon versus none other than Holm, who's fighting CRIS CYBORG. Holm, aka the preacher's daughter. There was some trash talk from Ronda Rousey. She said, "I'm not a do-nothing bitch," and she's a fake preacher's daughter bitch, and this, that, and the third, and she's not prepared to be a champion. I'm the real champion. And as it remains, when they fought, Holm dominated. Not only did she win by knockout, but she dominated Ronda Rousey. And from that point on, you really seen Ronda Rousey disappear from the limelight. Then she came back and fought Amanda Nunes, got knocked out, I think, in 48 seconds. So fast forward to the future. This is a good fight. Obviously, we couldn't get the Ronda Rousey. This is a new division, women's featherweight division. CRIS CYBORG should be more comfortable making this weight. As a fighter, CRIS CYBORG is strong. She's vicious. If you've seen her fight with Gina Carano, who was kind of like the Ronda Rousey before the Ronda Rousey, kind of the marketable, pretty face that the UFC was using, who lost to CRIS CYBORG and later started doing a bunch of movies and really stopped fighting. And I hear Ronda Rousey is going to join the WWE after her back-to-back knockout losses. And this was all started by Holm, right? So CRIS CYBORG, she's tough. She's from Brazil. She plays no games. She's a hell of a striker, and she beats bitches up. That's excuse my French, but that's what happens when CRIS CYBORG faces people in the octagon. And she's been feared for a while, and there's a reason for it. Like, I mean, it's crazy to me. CRIS CYBORG has a lot of power. Now, the other thing I like about CRIS CYBORG as it pertains to this particular fight is she's worked with some boxers recently, people in the actual boxing industry, like Clarissa Shields. She was sparring, and then if you see, she went to Clarissa Shields fights and they sparred together and stuff like that. So she's pulling no punches facing a former boxer in Holm. She knows what Holm's good at. She knows Holm has the boxing background. Even though she's a hell of a striker and she's strong, I mean, you're going up against a certified boxer who's proven to be tough. Like, one of the examples of this, if you guys remember, on the UFC card, the main event was Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz won, but on that undercard, Holm, after she beat Ronda Rousey, she fought Miesha Tate, a girl Ronda Rousey had beaten multiple times. And Holm was doing well and well on her way to win that fight, but at the last minute she got put in a choke and she refused to tap out, and she ended up passing out. Meanwhile, in the main event, Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz rocked Conor McGregor with the shot, and then Conor tried a takedown, and then Nate Diaz, obviously being better jiu-jitsu artist, he ended up putting Conor McGregor in a choke, and Conor tapped out. So you get to see that contrast. Holm was in the same situation, and she just got choked out until she passed out, versus Conor McGregor tapped out. So both submissions, but one person went out on their shield, and that was Holm. So Holly Holm's definitely tough, from New Mexico. She's taken boxing losses by brutal knockout. If you guys watch her fight, her name was Sophia something, Matheus, I think, and it should have been stopped. I don't know what the ref was doing, but the ref allowed it to go on. You know what I mean? And she was getting hit and falling through the ropes. But I mean, she's tough. She's tough as nails, because even despite that, I mean, she had to get her lights turned out, and the ref didn't stop it in order for the fight to end. So I'm looking forward to this fight. This is a good fight. Like I said, Holly Holm, extremely tough. CRIS CYBORG, extremely vicious. If you watch her fight with Lena Landsberg, look at her face before and after that fight. Lena Landsberg is a fighter where, you know what I mean, she looks cool for the eye test and stuff, but after she fought CRIS CYBORG, she looked mangled. You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to this. I think this is a great way for the UFC to close off their year as we enter 2018. This is a good fight. You look at Holly Holm's fight with Durandamy, another person with strikes and power. Holly Holm, she did get hit late a couple times, but she weathered that storm, and it was a good fight. So I'm definitely looking forward to this main event. I've been looking forward to it for a while, and you guys let me know what you guys think. Now let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Holly Holm, aka the Preacher's Daughter, representing the United States of America. She has a UFC record of 11-3, 73% knockout ratio. CRIS CYBORG, representing Brazil, has a record of 18-1 with 1 no contest. And in the UFC, again, she's vicious, 89% knockout TKO streak. Neither one of them have submissions, and 27% of Holm's fights went to the decision, 11% of CRIS CYBORG. So that lets you know the power of CRIS CYBORG. 89% knockout ratio, but don't get it twisted. Holly Holm has vicious kicks, and she's a former boxer, so she has the strikes. Now, the thing I love about doing the first look, the tail of the tape, is when you get to see matchups that sound good to you, and then you actually see the stats, you're like, man, everything's pretty close. The height, they're both listed at 68 inches, which converts to 5 foot 8 inches tall. Same height. This is taking place in the women's featherweight division, so 145 pounds. Reach, also very close. For CRIS CYBORG, she has an inch shorter leg, or inch shorter arms, a 68-inch reach to Holly Holm's 69-inch reach. So only a 1 inch different. The leg reach is even very similar. The shorter person, CRIS CYBORG, has a 39-inch leg reach to Holly Holm's 38-inch leg reach. So as you can see, these two match up very well. It's going to be an issue of game plan, strategy. It might be who lands the most significant strike or kick first, things of that sort. And I know that CRIS CYBORG is not taking this lightly. She's been wanting a big fight. She came over to the UFC to prove her worth and things like that. Again, she's worked with prime boxers, 2-time Olympic gold medalists like Clarissa Shields. She's also working with an undefeated Cecilia Brækhus, and this is good work. I think Mia St. John too. So she's working with some top quality names. Holly Holm's doing what she always does, and I'm looking forward to this. This should be a great main event. UFC 219, 10 p.m., 7 p.m. Pacific time. Let's go. Las Vegas, Saturday, December 30th. Let me know who wins this, CYBORG versus Holm, Holm versus CYBORG, whatever you prefer. And this one's really for all the marbles to see who's the best in the UFC as far as the women are concerned. And it also has a good card, like I said. Nurmagomedov, you got Magny, Condit. Let's get it. Let me know what you guys think. Boxingego, first look, tail of the tape, a sneak peek, a preview of the fight before the fight. Check it out. Drop your fight predictions. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.